my friends, on this wonderful Saturday, the 23rd. My friends, tomorrow we are facing the Minnesota Vikings. Coming to Chicago. We got some stuff to go over, my friends. I cut a video yesterday. I didn't like it. I wasn't feeling good. Sniffling. I said, delete. We'll just start today, and hopefully this does well. My friends, please, if you like my content, give me a subscription. Give me a thumbs up. Put a comment. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you like. Engage with me, my friends. It is really nice to have you here today. Thank you. And just a little shout out to, we have reached 35 subscribers. I picked up, we picked up, I think 9 subscribers in the last week and a half. That video, go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. My reaction to last week's, oh boy, that game, Green Bay with the blocked field goal. People have been having a lot of fun with that video. The short hit 1,000, over 1.2K. We're at 1,200 something and growing. It's a great video, and thank you for checking it out. Green Bay fans, Bears fans, everybody, football fans, we had fun. And my reaction, just to give a little explanation, was just, I had a few comments that said something really super interesting, friends. So this should be a really good episode. They said, shouldn't you be irate after that terrible loss? I got one comment. I put the 5-minute video and the short. So I released both, the full 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes, our experience, and then that 60 seconds of that moment right when the field goal blocked, and my reaction. And when it happened, you saw my face. I was like, oh, talk, and in the 5-minute video, I'm talking a little bit, hey, Green Bay, this and that, getting ready to rub some sand in the eye. What was I thinking? Of course. And the reason I laughed is because I allowed myself to slip into fantasy land. I allowed myself. Because if we've been following the Bears, we've been seeing what has been taking place with these heartbreaking losses this year. This has just been one of those years. And we can go into the negative. I'm not trying to make this channel a negative channel. We're going to have fun with this channel. Win or lose, we will have some fun, friends. And isn't that the point? Having fun. It's football. It's not the military. We're not talking war and peace, politics. This channel, hopefully, is a break. Trust me. After the last 8 years, what we've been going through on both ends of the spectrum, hopefully we can just all come together as fans in this city, come together as a unit, and just speak from one voice. And if we're fed up with this, there's a solution with all this losing and this team. There's a solution, friends. We'll get to that maybe in a few weeks. But I want to keep it positive. There is a lot positive to be had depending on what goes down. So first off, we'll start off the spread, of course, is favoring the Vikings. I mean, they're just overall a better team. They've done their due diligence. They've built on their mistakes, and now they have a better team. There's a 62% odds that they are going to win, 38% odds we will win, which means there's a chance, friends. There's a chance. I'm not putting my money on it, but there could be an upset if Caleb just really just lets it rip and just gets in the zone. There's a possibility. But this is the thing. The run defense, they're going to make him one-dimensional. Because it's what it is, friends. This Brian Flores has the number 1 run defense in the league. Number 1. We are 23rd. Meaning, by the numbers, we should not run the ball well, and they should have run success. Another weird thing that's going on is there's some injuries going on. From the Vikings, they say Sam Darnold will play, and I'm hearing Sam Darnold won't play. He's listed on the injury list as unspecified. Some people are saying he's not playing. One guy said he is on YouTube. So we're getting mixed reviews. We'll find out tomorrow if he's playing or not. If he's not, I think that raises our chances. He's a good quarterback. But he's still young enough. He's vulnerable. but he's good. Don't underestimate this team. Brian Flores' defense. This defense is the Chicago Bears defense of 2018. This defense is playing. They're one of the best. They're 8-2 for a reason. 8 wins, 2 losses, friends. We are 4-6. And we're on a 4-game losing streak, which could make this team just that more dangerous, not wanting to add another loss. But, don't forget the Eberflus effect. It's like the Eberflus effect. It's like rain or snow ruining your day outside. The Eberflus effect is quite a phenomenon, let me tell you. Keenan Allen injured his ankle. He is questionable, but he says, he might come out there and play. He may. He didn't break the thing. It was twisted in practice. Tevin Jenkins was injured, very likely to return. They say he's coming back. He's good. And he was up in front of the media saying he's ready for this Brian Flores defense. Okay? DeAndre Swift had a minor injury, I guess, in the week or last Sunday. Very likely to play. He said, I will be on that field. This is from DeAndre Swift. Elijah Hicks and Ryan Bates, they're out from the Bears. Now, back to the Vikings again. We got tight end Josh Oliver. He's out. Running back Aaron Jones seems to be questionable. Tight end Nick Muse, questionable. There's injuries, but not many. But this Sam Darnold thing is where I don't know. Keep an eye for this, because I'm getting reports on both sides. He may or may not play. But I haven't really checked the official site. It looks like he may by the site. But on the injury report, he's on the list. But it says unspecified. So take that what you will. We are in week 12, friends. And that's the news. And so what I say is it should be an interesting game with the new coordinator, Thomas Brown. I mentioned in my other video that you guys did not see, I like this guy. I really, really like this guy. He gives me the vibes of, quarterbacks I like. Coaches that we've had or not. He gives me a little bit of a Mike Tomlin, Lovie Smith vibes. And he's getting everybody Mike Tomlin vibes. This guy, he kind of looks like him a little bit, but he has that vibe like a young, hungry Mike Tomlin. This young man, who is now the OC, offensive coordinator for the Bears, he's got to be, I want to say, gosh, he couldn't be more than 30. He looks a younger guy, but I see a bright future for him. Something about the way he talks. Sometimes in leadership, excuse me, friends. Excuse me. In leadership, you can sense the way people command the room. And this guy is up there speaking with that vibe. Like you see Mike Tomlin get up and talk. He has that confidence up on the podium. He just lets it loose, what he's got on his mind and where his dedication is at to this team. If there's a bright side to be told about this team, Eberflus is on his way out. Are you kidding me? And a loss could be a good thing too. Because, Detroit, I'm sorry, we are not there yet to beat the Detroit Lions. This team has a dominant defense with a good quarterback, if he plays, a good system. I mean, friends, they're 8-2. And I believe they beat the Green Bay Packers. They've beaten teams that we've lost to, just like Green Bay did. Now, if Green Bay, it could be a similar type of game where it comes down to one play. I just hope Eberflus doesn't ruin it for us again with his weak play style, his weak, non-aggressive coaching. But I could be wrong. Caleb continues to build upon last week. That was a night and day. There's positives, like I said at the end of my reaction video to that last game that day on Sunday. I'd rather lose, that block. These things happen to us, but I was looking at things in a bigger picture. I liked what I saw out of Caleb Williams. If we would have saw him throw 2 interceptions, what would we be saying? He threw no picks, and he put that team in position to win that game. Had he made that kick, we'd be hailing Caleb. Forgive me, hailing him. It's just, we would be very excited for that win against, especially a win against Green Bay. It's always like a mini Super Bowl when we beat the Green Bay Packers, or it's like a playoff game. It feels like. So I imagine things going forward with this new OC. You can see it's a night and day offense. The way it moved against Green Bay, they're no joke. Green Bay's no slouch team. Are you kidding me? So we should see progress. I imagine beating them. I don't think so because of this run defense. If they have DeAndre Swift if you can't run the ball, you become one-dimensional, and they know that you're only going to throw, because they're going to lock up. I imagine with this number one defense in the league, they're going to lock up DeAndre Swift. I don't see him getting going, but there is a new OC. So we got Shane Waldron against Vikings. Like I was predicting before, this was going to be a guaranteed loss with the old OC, and then you throw Eberflus in there, the weak O-line. Oh, there would be a guaranteed loss for the rest of the season. Now, with this new guy, he does add a little interest into it all, the new offensive coordinator, because like the coach said, Brian Flores, you can't prep for tendencies when they don't have the history to see what those tendencies are. They don't know because he's new. So what's he going to throw at the Vikings? They may not know. They may not have seen from the Bears. And I anticipate the offense looking as good as it did last week, if that makes any sense. Last week's offense did not look terrible, with the exception of getting those penalties cleaned up. Key. If we're going to pull this win off, there's two keys. Keep Williams hot. Keep him warm. Don't run away from that run. Don't shy away from the run game. And, you got to keep this guy warm. We got to keep Caleb. And penalties, forgive me, penalties. Penalties have to be. That's what we wouldn't have been in that field goal last minute situation last Sunday if it wasn't for penalties causing us negative yards. I believe we are the top in that category of teams that cause plays with negative yardage. We are in the top. And I believe we're one of the top. We shoot ourselves in the foot with these penalties. The penalties, and that goes, I believe, to the head coach. In the room, at practice, cleaning this stuff up. The penalties really, really are an issue. So we keep penalties, keep Williams hot, don't shy away from the run game, and the defense can create turnovers. They can create them. I like Edmonds and Edwards. They're hot. And Jalen Johnson, he's hungry. This guy is playing out there not like a man that just got paid, because he did. He got his contract renewed last season. He's paid. The man's been paid. He's playing like he's looking for a paycheck. He's playing like he hasn't been signed yet. There's shown no sign of just a lollygagging type of play from him. He's been putting full effort into this in that defense. I see him running around. He's doing great. Jalen Johnson, you're the man. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, friends. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll catch you after the game tomorrow. I predict what's going to happen. It'll probably be, I want to say the Bears, maybe they'll put up, 21 points. And I imagine the Vikings around 28, around there. It'll be a close game, but Vikings, I believe, are going to run away with the win. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. Please leave a subscription. Please, if you like it, like, comment, do what you got to do, friends. Help a brother out. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.